Doctor? Yes? Where are we supposed to be? Well, according to the TARDIS instruments, Tom, we should be in London, 1960. Well, let me tell you something. Asia was bad enough, but now I think you've led us halfway up the Amazon. Hmm? Oh, yes. Sorry about that. It obviously isn't London, old girl. Do you recognise this place? No, I don't think so. Some of the things that grow on these trees and some of the plant life and photosynthesis is nothing I've ever seen before. In the ground, for instance, it's dry and damp. There's only one explanation for this, Tom. Something's obviously gone wrong with the TARDIS instruments. A sort of misprogramming technique? Yes, possibly. I would say more to the fact due to a power fluctuation. So what do you suggest we do? Well, some power emanating from this planet to stop the TARDIS's energy banks. We must try and find a mineral ore to try and repair it. And what exactly did you have in mind? Well, mercury. 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 Well, fluid mercury to be precise. And where do you expect to find fluid mercury in a planet like this? I'm not sure. Yet. Perhaps if we walk around we'll be able to find some. What about the TARDIS? Can't just leave it here. What if it gets noticed? Oh, don't worry about the TARDIS, Tom. It's indestructible. Come on. Doctor, why is it so bright? I can barely see a thing. Well, up above us, Tom, is an exotonic light radiator. It regulates various heats of light in order to keep the plants going. But I thought they used machines like that in greenhouses. They do, as a matter of fact. Although I do believe that this planet orbits by 2 suns orbiting around each season. The chances are we're in winter, and in order to get the plants germinating properly, there is this exotonic light. And is it daylight all the time here? Well, I think so, but I can't be certain, not yet. It does seem quite extraordinary. Hmm? What? The garden. It does seem quite extraordinary. Oh yes, yes. It all is very interesting. But shall I tell you something that you may not have noticed? What? Look in the corner above you, by that tree. What am I supposed to be looking at? Don't look at it directly. Just look. Just turn a blind eye to it. See? Oh, it's a camera. Shh! Keep your voice down. It's a camera, yes. What's it doing? It's studying us. Which means someone up there must be watching us. Means this planet's being researched, and if we're spotted, that makes us intruders. And if we're in as far as the future as I think we are, there are laws and prosecutions for interfering with government projects such as this. So what do? We carry on like they can't see us. And if we get caught, let me do the talking. Connect me with Mordin. Morden here, go ahead. Sir, I think you better come here. Camera 1 has picked up some intruders. They're skulking about on the planet's surface. Alright, I'll have a look. If it's intruders, what could they want to be here for? I reckon they're just civilians again. We're always getting civilians here. If they are civilians, they do well to stay out of trouble. There are things in that jungle they don't want to meet. Well, Abra, what is it? Look at the scanner, sir. See for yourself. I found 2 identified assailants. They're just walking around on the planet's surface. Well, are they monitoring the area? Certainly looks like it. As if they're looking for something. Shelter, perhaps. I don't know, sir. I can't say they're doing any good for themselves. Who's the dandy in the fancy dress? I don't know, sir. Well, he's going to get those clothes awfully dirty if he goes wandering around in the swamp. What should we do, sir? Well, as entertaining as it is to see them walking around in the jungle, there are things out there that could kill them. We better find them and get them back to base. I want to know who they are and what they're doing here. Right, sir. I'll put Josh and Harrison onto it, whereas the 2 of you can resume your duties. What are you going to do, sir? Oh, I'm going to keep trying the radio. There's got to be someone out there that will listen to us. Doctor, these jungles are vast and... well, not to complain, but I am getting rather hot. It's getting very dense as well. I can hardly breathe. But do your best to try and conserve as much oxygen as you can, Tom. Aren't you tired? Yes. I fear I am getting a little exhausted. Well, how come you're not out of breath? Because I am a Time Lord, Tom. We can contain certain other things in comparison to humans. Sorry, I'll bear that in mind for next time. Let's see, what's that? What? Down there? Seems to be some sort of a town. There's a city. But I thought this area of the planet was all inhabited by photosynthesis. You said I was estimating, Tom. I wasn't certain. It really is most interesting. I must examine it for myself. No, Doctor! Not exactly pleasant hospitality, is it? No. Seems deserted somehow. Something frightening must have happened here, Tom. Something that happened a long time ago. What about the inhabitants? What happened to them? That's something I would also like to know. I think the only way we're going to find out is by going further into the city. Yes, I was afraid it would come to that. Towns destroyed. Houses abolished. Doesn't seem to be anyone about the place. Doctor, I'm frightened. I think we should go back to the TARDIS. No, not yet. Why not? Because I have a funny feeling we're being watched. Good grief, what's that? Don't touch it.
Help me.
Don't worry, chap. It's all right. Now, I want you to tell me. What happened to this village? What happened?
There was an attack 100 years ago. The houses were destroyed. The village was annihilated. The evil ones came. They came out of the sky in a blaze of fire and metal and brawn. They killed everyone, apart from the ones like me who died from the disease. This planet is dead. It belongs.
Don't pace yourself, old chap. It's all right. If only I had some understanding of this virus you're having, I could be able to discover a cure.
There is no cure. The only thing you can do now is save yourselves and get off this planet. There is no hope.
He's dead. Yes. Poor chap's been terrified out of his wits. Well, at least we know what happened to the city. But I want to know what could have done this. Doctor, there's someone behind us, isn't there? Yep. Hello there, the most timely intervention. Who are you? Where did you come from? Our spaceship crash-landed on this planet. We were looking around trying to find help. There is no help. Not anymore. Not on this planet. And why are you here? It's our job to be here. You're just civilian stowaways. You're coming back with us. Listen. You're coming with us, I said. Listen to that. Something's coming. Back up, against the wall.